You want Rex to find a man named Charlie, but you don't even know his last name?
Yeah, I know it's not a lot to go on. I'm sorry.
Do you have anything else?
Well, I know that his last name starts with a B.
Charlie B.
Letting go of Vicky's going to be one of the toughest things I've ever had to do. But either I've got to lie to her and tell her that my name is Balsam and not Banks, or I've got to tell her the truth. Tell her that Jared is not Asa Buchanan's son, he's mine, which will send him to prison.
It is a horrible dilemma. Added to that, here you are in the same town with Vicky, and yet you two seem to be doomed to be apart.
Yeah, well, I can't deal with that until I figure out a way of fixing things with my son. I've got to find a way to be a father to him while he's pretending to be another man's son.
Jared,
Hello.
what do you want?
I want to come back to work.
Not a good idea.
But I know it's not going to be easy, but we're both going to be on the BE board anyway, so...
So is the rest of the family. Meetings once a month. It's a little different than working side by side together.
I promise what happened before will not happen again.
I can't make that same promise.
What happened to you? You look worse than when you left here last night.
I didn't sleep much last night.
Couldn't get Jessica to play ball?
Yeah. She, did exactly what I didn't want her to do.
So, she was into the Jared guy, huh? That trick that she wanted to pull?
Yeah. So I took your advice.
Oh, change shampoos once every couple of weeks?
No, I got tough with her. What the hell's the matter with you? Why are you yelling at him?
I'm not.
I just heard you yelling at him.
No, I wasn't yelling at Sam. I was yelling at Margaret.
I believe Margaret's dead, Blair.
I know that, Todd.
Uh-huh. Well, you just what you were talking to.
Well, I've been seeing her.
Since when?
Since you brought Sam home.
How come you didn't say anything?
Well, because I just thought maybe I was overtired at first, but I guess that's not the way it was, because she keeps reappearing to me. And she reminds me how she messed up our lives and how every time I see Sam now, I'm going to remember that. I'm never going to be able to love him.
Oh, that's a crock, and you know it. He's got nothing to do with Margaret. You never met her. Well, look at him. He's just an innocent little kid. Look at that face. Blair, look. It might be Margaret's voice in your head, but it's not her talking, is it? To you.
Well, I left some messages for Jared, but he hasn't called back.
On your messages, did you explain why you couldn't make lunch?
He's not buying it.
It wasn't your fault that limo ran out of gas or that there's no cell phone transmission in those mountains.
I know, but to Jared, that just sounds like one more in a long line of my sorry excuses.
Well, if he won't answer your messages, maybe you better go see him in person.
What, show up on the doorstep of the Buchanan mansion again? And I don't think so.
You can't just give up and leave town.
Who said anything about that? No, this diner in town seems to be one of his haunts. I think I may just swing by there sometime around lunchtime.
I can't help feeling that this is all my fault. So, Charlie, if there is anything I can do to help, anything
Little help here, somebody.
You.
I can't get this zipped up.
I'll do that.
Dory, I asked him.
Addie, my dress looks really pretty on you, but you're gonna have to stop doing things like this.
Why? I'm single. He's single.
Addie, there is someone else.
Oh, figures. All the good ones are taken. Well, I'll just cross that one off my list, at least for now, till I get my new look.
Your new look?
One of my to-dos for today. I'm going blonde. I hear they have more fun.
I know it's a little strange asking you to find somebody just named Charlie B, but, well, I mean, I know a few other things about him.
Well, Rex and I just met a guy named Charlie.
Yeah, but honey, there's no way it could be the same person, you know. There's no reason he would be in Lambview. He doesn't even know where I live.
Could you give me a description at least?
Sure. He's very handsome, and he has really blue eyes. You know what? I have a picture of him.
So you let the guys in the white coats come and lock her in the cracker factory?
Sounds bad.
Oh, yeah, sounds bad.
All right, it is bad. I'm a jerk.
All right, then why'd you do it?
Because I'm trying to keep her safe.
Safe from who? From Jared or from you?
I'm not the bad guy here.
Oh, I sure as hell don't want to get on your bad side.
You're the one who told me to play tough with her.
Well, I didn't mean that. Smash some blades or something like that. Don't put her away in a padded cell.
You don't get it.
Well, you know, I know I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree, but, you know, I feel like there's a little bit of info that I'm not getting here.
I can't give you all the info here. Jessica was trying to set Jared up, and it could have blown up in her face much worse than it did, all right?
So you're trying to scare her smart?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, just how long are you going to keep her in the cuckoo's nest?
Oh, God. Somebody's here. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Bonner. I am here to help you.
Okay, good. Good. When can I leave?
Well, by help, I actually mean that I'm here to work with you while you're here at St. Anne's.
No. I'm not even supposed to be here in the first place, so if you just let me call my family or my old shrink.
Well, I'm afraid that I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, you see, you're on what we call restricted access.
What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, do you know why you're here?
Yes, I know why I'm here. I signed some papers that said if my alter ever showed up again to have me committed.
And who am I speaking with right now?
I'm Jessica. I'm Jessica Buchanan Brennan.
Where is Tess?
She's gone. Look, she hasn't been around since I was integrated, which was a long time ago. I was just pretending to be Tess. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody since I got here. So, how long have I been here?
Well, you were brought in last evening, and it's now afternoon. Why? Are you losing time?
No, you sedated me.
Yes, well, you were very, very agitated when you were brought in.
Look, I know how you could misunderstand what's going on here, but I assure you, I was just pretending to be Tess, and I am Jessica, really. So I have to get out of here, okay? I have a little girl, and I have a husband that I have to get home to, okay?
All right, let's sit. As I understand it, your husband disputes your claim that you were just play-acting the role of your alter.
I know that's because he's mad at me. He didn't want me to do this in the first place. He was trying to teach me a lesson, and believe me, I have learned my lesson. So if you can just let me talk to him, and then
I can't do that.
Come on, on, you can't keep me from my husband.
Actually, I can.
Oh my God, but what are you saying? Are you saying that I'm stuck here?
This isn't a prison. Of course you can get out.
Oof, thank you, doctor. Well, for a second there, I thought you were saying I was trapped here.
No, absolutely not. In fact, if your treatment goes well, I believe that you could expect to be home and with your family by spring.
By spring?
I should hate you
For being your uncle?
for kissing my sister.
Look, all I can say about that is, I am sorry I hurt you.
I keep replaying it over and over in my head, and I keep thinking, is he really that big of a sleazeball, or was this your demented way of trying to make me so disgusted that I'm turned off by you?
Did it work?
For whatever reason, I can't get you out of my system. I can't stop thinking about you, and I don't know how to deal with it.
Well, we're gonna have to deal with it somehow.
Great, thanks for the reminder. We're family. We're stuck with it. But you working here, working together, that would just make things worse.
Or not. We've been keeping it at arm's length, and it's not any better, so why don't we try the other way? We see more of each other.
Do you mean see as much of each other as possible till we're sick of each other?
No. Why don't we try a new way of connecting? Not just as family, but as friends.
No, I'm not staying here for months. I'm not even staying here for days, because there's nothing wrong with me.
We don't consider what you're going through as wrong, but we do consider it something that we need to treat as per Jessica's orders.
My orders, okay? And I want them rescinded.
And I can't just do that.
Well, you're gonna have to find somebody who can, a supervisor or somebody that can straighten this mess out.
I understand you're going through a lot of anxiety all around this thing, but I think you're going to be feeling much, much better once your treatment begins.
Listen, I don't want treatment, okay? I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me.
Okay, please do not upset yourself. Listen, I am going to step out, and I'm going to be back with something to calm you down.
You can't get it one way, there's always another.
I know I had that picture of him somewhere. Oh, hang on a minute. Hello?
Mom, thank God you're answering.
Jessie. Hi.
Yes, it's me, but I have to talk fast, okay? Because I don't have much time.
Why, honey? What's wrong?
You have to come and get me, okay? I am at St. Anne's, and they think that I turned into...
Jessie? Jessie, are you still there?
Is everything all right?
I don't know. You know what? I think I have to go.
Sure, yeah, we can talk about this some other time.
We will. Thank you.
I wonder what that was all about.
Oh, I hope Jessica's okay.
Guess her search for Charlie B will have to wait.
You know, for a minute there, I thought her Charlie B was our Charlie Balsam.
I still can't figure out why Roxy is so against you looking into your family background.
She's hiding something, for sure. And I might know what it is before our coffee gets cold.
I saw this movie once where this woman had a little something mental wrong with her, and she's in a loony bin, and she stays there long enough, and finally she ends up in a padded room.
Padded room. Well, St. Anne's isn't like that, and I'm not going to leave her there long enough. I just need her to realize that she can't keep doing risky stuff.
See, that's the thing about St. Anne's. It's easy to get someone in there. It's a lot harder to get them out of there.
Nah, Jessica's fine. The doctors will realize that.
Okay, well, when you get her out of there, tell her I'll give her a manicure. Tell her it's on me.
I will.
Get some sleep. Okay, 1 second. What can I do for you? What the hell do you want?
I just got out of the hospital and I wanted to come by and thank you for everything that you did for me.
Well, I could have done a lot more. If you let me.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can't help yourself. You're just not into me.
What I don't get is why you're into me.
What do you think it was, Margaret?
Don't even joke about that, please.
Your vision's not mine.
Sam all right?
Yeah, he finally conked out. I think you did scare him, though.
I probably did. Sorry, didn't mean to. No, I think maybe all this seeing Margaret is really maybe my worries about Sam. I don't know.
That makes the most sense to me.
You understand?
Sure.
But he's not your kid.
But I do care about him, even though that he's not mine.
I wish he was yours. I do. Margaret's just not part of the equation anymore. Do you hear it right now? This second?
No.
Okay. Then you won't anymore.
You know, maybe you're right. Maybe this isn't about Margaret and me. Maybe it's about you and me.
Here comes the lady who might have the answers.
Rex, it's so good to see you.
Ew. Adriana, this is my Aunt Corinne.
I've heard so much about you.
And you are all I ever hear about when Rex calls me.
Thanks for squeezing me in on your vacation. Please, have a seat.
Oh, I just wish I could stay a little longer. Get to know your lovely fiancé. But I have got that cruise to catch in Manhattan.
Don't tell Roxy. You know, she's crazy for cruises. You could wind up with the roommate from hell.
Oh, it'll be our secret.
Yeah, we're all good at secrets in this family, aren't we?
Let me look at you. You have become such a man. It's hard to believe he was this wild teenager getting into all sorts of trouble.
Rex? No.
So you finally found the woman to settle you down.
How many other ones tried?
There weren't that many.
Oh, he's being modest.
I did hear about one in particular, Gigi.
We said we all order.
She lasted the longest. Broke her heart when he left town.
I was looking for Natalie. I tried to explain that Gigi when I saw her down in Texas.
Oh, is that where she ended up? She left town right after you did.
That's ancient history. I just want to think about the future now.
So, have you set a date?
Not yet, but we have started with the wedding plans.
Yeah, I need your help with my guest list, Aunt Corinne. I want my whole family here.
Your whole family is here. Walter was my only sibling. Our parents were only children, and they broke the mold with Roxanne. That mother of hers didn't even want to have her, let alone any more.
Yeah, there's got to be somebody else somewhere, a distant cousin or something.
Why would you want people you don't even know at your wedding?
Oh, well, then there is somebody.
No.
There's no black sheep in the family anywhere?
No.
Why is your hand shaking?
Well, what's wrong with going blonde, Dory? Don't gentlemen prefer them?
Well, I think that depends on the blonde.
Addie, I will take you to Wayne Laurie for some highlights.
I can't wait to see Foxy Roxy.
No. There are a great many much finer salons here in Landview. Why, the last time I was at Foxy Roxy's, I was held up at gunpoint.
Sounds exciting. I'll get my coat.
Thank you for letting my sister down gently.
Well, I wasn't lying to her when I told her that I wasn't single. I mean, in my heart, I am very much still with Vicky.
Yes, her last husband gave her his heart, too.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do in a marriage.
I meant literally a transplant.
She never told me about that.
Vicky's had a very complicated life, and that's why I think you're making the right decision not to tell her that Jared is your son. It might just break her poor borrowed heart irreparably. I'm afraid.
I had no idea.
Why don't you come along with Addie and me just for the ride?
Well, thank you, but I don't really think I need highlights.
Foxy Roxy's is on Angel Square right across from the diner. Did you not say you wanted to check out whether or not Jared had lunch there every day?
Yeah, you know, it's a long shot, but like your sister, I've got a lot of lost time that I've got to make up for.
I don't have too many friends in town.
How about none?
Okay, so I didn't get off to the best start with everyone, but you were different.
Come on, I was the one who hated you the most.
At first.
What, and then I saw the real you?
Well, no one else ever has.
You know what, I don't know where this is going, but I don't think I like it.
Look, Natalie, I'm not hitting on you, okay? I swear. I just need a friend, okay? And I think you might too.
Okay, but it still doesn't mean that working together is a good idea.
Why not? We are a good team, and it is in both of our interests if BE stock goes up.
So this is just about money?
You know better than that. And what do you have to lose? I mean, if it becomes too much, you cut me loose. And if it works out, we both get our inheritance and a new friend out of it.
I'm gonna hate myself in the morning.
I'm hired.
I want all this weirdness to go away, too. I hope we can make that happen.
You know, all this time that we were looking for Sam, we never really stopped to think about what it was going to be like and how we were going to handle him living here with us.
Well, we got him a nice nursery and we bought him all this
Not
crap.
talking about that.
Us?
Yes, I'm talking about us, Todd. You know, I married you so you could get custody, and now you've got your son.
And you got your $5 million.
And that is where it was supposed to end.
But it didn't.
You know, a lot's happened since we got married.
Yeah. Here we are living together under the same roof.
Yeah, with all your kids and your $5 million nanny.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
I kept Todd Manning away from his son when I knew he was alive.
Oh, yeah? Well, I kept Vicky away from Natalie for about 20 years, all right?
Well, I blackmailed Marty into marrying me.
Well, I blackmailed Max Holden into staying married to me.
Well, I hid Todd Manning in the basement of Marty's building.
So Todd's a jerk. So what? And you feel bad about that, which makes you a good guy. On the other hand, your brother Mitch, that's a creep.
How well did you know him?
Oh, you know, not that well at all. And, you know, you'd be a lot better off not knowing him either.
He's my brother.
Yeah, but he's a devil. And you're an angel. And, you know, I'm sorry about getting upset about that Natalie thing.
I told you there was nothing going on.
She said the same thing. She convinced me that she wasn't after my friend. Anyway, she's jonesing after this other guy.
Yeah, her uncle. It seems like Natalie's got a bad habit of getting involved with the wrong men, like my brother.
Believe me, that was nothing about love. But it's gonna take a long time for her to get over this guy. Take a look at this.
Netterham Incorporated.
One of the companies you said we should acquire, and Beagle is close to finalizing the deal.
Wow. We're gonna have to get a new international logo if this keeps up. Something
yeah.
with props.
Already on it. Talk to marketing.
Wow.
Okay.
Great minds.
Check out this website. You see, here you can track their growth, and then, you know, we can just incorporate the logo into the web design.
Right.
This isn't gonna be easy.
For either of us.
But I want it to work.
Yeah. Me too, but it can't. Not until I come clean about something.
About what?
About what I did last night.
You have a visitor.
Mom, why am I happy to see you?
I'll be right outside if you need me.
Thank God they let you in.
Well, darling, they weren't going to let me. But fortunately, I give money here, and I know the administrator, and he said you're unrestricted access. What is going on?
I think I'm Tess. And remember when I signed those papers to say, commit me if I ever turn into Tess again? Well, they did.
Who's they?
Well, it was all my fault. But Jared was the one that called St. Anne's, and Nash, my own husband, wouldn't even back me up.
Why not? Why would he do that?
Did what I had to do, and I'd do it again, ma'am.
Okay, this does not make any sense.
Oh, well, hasn't your lovely daughter told you what she was trying to pull?
No?
I pretended to be Tess so I could prove that Jared really isn't Ace's son.
Then you did the right thing.
You're more than a nanny here, and you know that.
Yeah, really? Do I?
I've seen you with him. You treat him like you treat Star and Jared.
Well, like you said, Todd, he's their brother, and you're his father.
And you're his mother now.
Oh, come on, Todd. You think that little boy cries for me at night when he says mommy? No.
Well, he doesn't mean me when he says daddy. But Michael isn't his father, and Marcy isn't his mother.
Margaret is.
No, she's not. Margaret is dead. Damn it. You're the only mother he's got now.
I somehow thought that, maybe Sam could replace the son that we lost, but he can't. I know that.
All right. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say you don't want to be part of this? You don't want him in our life?
That's what I'm saying, Todd. If Marcy hadn't kidnapped your son, we'd probably be divorced by now. Mom, you're not even gonna help me get out of here?
No, I didn't say that. But honey, I know about DID, and you know what? It's nothing to fool with.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
Well, you didn't have to have them lock me up in here.
Maybe they did it because it was the only way to get you to stop. For heaven's sakes, the host pretending to be the altar?
Well,
that's such a dangerous game.
I know, but I wasn't even close to relapsing. Not even close.
Well, you don't know that, honey.
Will you stop telling me what I do when I don't know? God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I barked at you. I can't be in here another second. Oh my God, you don't think I'm Tess, do you? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you through this. I didn't mean to scare you, okay? After all you've been through, you don't deserve this. I'm really sorry.
Okay. I mean, I know it's you. But darling, what you did was very wrong. I mean, yes, you wound up here. It could have been so much worse.
Well, I know. If I could just have gotten something out of Jared, it would have been worth it.
Oh my God, you still think that what you did was right?
Hey, Nash, you've proved your point. I'm in here, right? Now, can you please go and tell them that you knew about the plan?
You're not even sorry.
I am sorry. I think I just said I was sorry right there, right? Listen, if you want to fight about this, we'll fight about it at home, because Bree needs me, and I need to get home.
Well, I need you too. That's why I couldn't let you keep playing that stupid game.
Well, she can't anymore, even if she wants to. Obviously, Jared's on to you, right? So there's no point in keeping her locked up.
Finally! Somebody's talking some sense, so when can I leave?
That's up to your husband.
I don't want you in here. I never did. You were taking things too far.
Fine. Go sign the papers. Do whatever it is you have to do, because I can't stand to be here another minute.
I love you.
I love you too.
Fine, I'll go talk to the doctors. Tell them I know you're a big fake.
I'll ask the sisters for your clothes. I'll be right back.
Hey, Dorian, due for a new do?
No. I am here because my sister Addie insisted on coming here for some highlights.
You're the crazy one, right?
Formerly crazy. Now I'm as right as you are. And who are you?
Oh, hi. I'm Miles Lawrence.
The pleasure's mine, Miles.
Well, I guess we should get you smocked and highlighted.
Oh, Charlie, did you find your friend at the diner?
Yeah, no. He wasn't there. Nobody's seen him all day.
Hey, Dorian, who's your friend?
I'm Charlie Balsam.
So you're the one.
Excuse me?
I happen to be a Balsam, too. So you're the son of a bitch who's got my son in a lather about his background.
Rex, if I could tell you there are hordes of mysterious balsams out there, I would.
But there aren't.
That's right. So, Adriana, have you started looking at wedding dresses?
Actually, my friend and I are going to design one. Oh, I actually have to meet Layla. You know what? I'll call her and I'll tell her I can't make it.
Oh, no, that's all right. I have to get to New York. I have a ship to catch.
Well, it was so great to finally meet the Aunt Corinne that Rex is always talking about.
Oh, and I'm so glad to meet his lovely fiance.
And after your cruise, you'll have to come back and tell me all of Rex's wild times in Michigan. I'll call you when I'm done with Layla. Bye.
Bye. Thank God your taste in women has improved, Rex. You are really doing well for yourself.
She deserves to know what she's marrying into.
What do I have to say to convince you that there's nothing for you to know about?
And Corinne, it's just you and me right now, like it was for all those years. We used to tell each other everything.
Rex, I'm sure you've kept a secret or two from me.
And are you keeping one from me now? What doesn't my mom want me to know?
Yes, you're right. If I had gotten Sam when I was supposed to, things probably would be different.
Yeah. Wouldn't have been a reason for us to even stay together.
Well, but there wasn't really one anyway. I mean, you didn't have to stick around after I got Sam.
Well, I wanted to see it through to the end.
Then why are we still here, standing here together?
Because, Todd, we are discussing how we're going to end it.
We're not.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Hey, you know what? I think I know why you're fighting this. I really do. I get it now. But here's the thing. Whenever I do that, you start to harp on me and you say, Todd, you gotta look. No, you say this. You say, Todd, you gotta look deep within yourself to find the answers. And now you gotta do that. You know I'm right. It's your turn.
Okay. Well, myself, deep within me, is telling me there's only one thing that we can do.
Rex, my train leaves in half an hour.
Too bad. If there's a family secret, I'll find out. Now, I'm not just a PI, I'm a good one, and I know when somebody's dodging me. What are you and Roxy hiding? Is it something about Roxy? My dad. Okay. You know something. And if you don't give it up, you can kiss that cruise goodbye.
I'm not sure Walter really was your father. All right? Are you happy now?
I didn't mean to cause any trouble for anybody.
Yes, it's purely coincidental that Charlie has the same last name as you do.
Oh, really? Because, I've been around a lot. And I never run into a Balsam before.
Look, I'm gonna make some phone calls and see if I can track down my friend.
Right. Roxy, now, what I'm thinking of for Addie is something kind of subtle.
Oh, yeah, sure, whatever.
Is there something that you want?
I know you from somewhere.
So what do you want to tell me?
Well, I'm sure you're going to hear it from someone else. So better if it's from me first.
I'm sorry, excuse me 1 second. Natalie Buchanan? Nash, what's up? Thank you for letting me know. You had my sister committed?
Hi, I'm waiting for my mother and my husband, so I'm just gonna go take a look for them.
No, you can't. Not until you actually have your release papers.
Well, I don't know what could be taking them so long. Allison? Allison Perkins?
I know something you don't know.
So I guess you've finally figured out what I've known for a while. That you
You know,
and I...
Todd, these last few months I have been running on pure emotion. I mean, actually, it's before that. Way before that. Our wedding. And not this last one. I'm talking about the one when Margaret showed up. You know, remember her?
Yes.
Ruined our lives. And I've been trying from that moment just to make everything right again. Everything right. And I know that I've made some huge mistakes, Todd. I mean, really big mistakes, because I made my choices based on the what ifs, not the what is. And I can't do that anymore. And I'm not going to do that anymore.
Well, I think, whatever reasons, you're making the right decision.
You bet. I am. So the best thing would be for you and Sam to pack up and move out.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Tell me, who's my real father?
I'm sorry, I'm not going anywhere.
Can we go in your office and talk, honey?
You can tell me your secret, Allison. I know you want to.
No, we're not going anywhere.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.